Welcome, everybody, to what is sure to be a very long and very complicated playthrough. Because I pledge here and now to play the Kingdom Hearts games that are available on PlayStation 4 to try to make sense of them. You can see right here that this is the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 remix that just came out a couple months ago, right? March sometime. I did decide to start with this one because I am, as I said, going to try to really figure out what's happening in the game, in the series. This is therefore not a blind playthrough. I've played 1 and 2, and I have read so much Wikipedia. I've looked at character charts. I've read some guides on which game to start with. And so we could start with Birth by Sleep because chronologically it's the earliest, but I'm actually going to start with the first one. And the reason that I chose the first one is because as the first in the series, it's kind of the least complex. So we can set the stage, get a good handle of kind of the basics of what's happening in this world, and then we'll see what happens. I'll probably do yeah, I shouldn't do easy mode. I've beaten this game before. I can probably play it normally. But like I was saying, I'll probably play them in what order they were released. And then for the movie, so let me explain. If you don't know, Kingdom Hearts, the PS4 versions, a couple of the games they released essentially just as movies, just the cutscenes kind of tied together. So I'll watch those on my own and talk about them, bring them in, as we have Sora here. So if you know nothing about Kingdom Hearts, you probably nevertheless know Sora. Why am I doing this now? Well, first of all, it was just released. I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to play this music in YouTube. So we're just going to keep talking and turn down that music. But Kingdom Hearts came out 15 years ago. It's the 15th anniversary for Kingdom Hearts. So it's a nice time for these collections to come out and for me to really try to understand what's happening. As you can see, there's always a very strange dream sequence with J-pop in the beginning. That's it's just normal, right? I mean, what else would you expect right now? This series is so fun. I actually really, I've only played 1 and 2, but I really love it. It is so precious to me. And, oh look, there's another Sora. Huh. And hey, I wonder what's happening. That's going to be common, like the movies at the beginning and end of every game. It's like, I'm not entirely sure what just happened. And the plot does get more and more convoluted, of course. Because this is a Square Enix game. If you are not at all familiar with Kingdom Hearts, I'm probably not sure why you're watching this, but it is a blend of Disney and Square Enix. So, Disney characters, Disney animations, and Final Fantasy, which to me is about the best thing ever. I grew up with Disney. It's something that was a part of my childhood, and I really love it. You know, my dad would read me, you know, story versions of the... Don't be afraid. So there's some mysterious voice. We've done what's called the dive to the heart. Now step forward. Can you do it? Now we can't use the left to... Yeah, I get it. So the dive to the heart is essentially the beginning of every game, as far as I know. You have to go down and just kind of do what they tell you to do, because it is more or less their way of doing a tutorial. This is how you attack and things like that. It's also the way that you can affect some of your stats and level gains. Now me, I am all about fighting and being able to do damage. So I generally go for the sword. Sometimes I go for the shield. I go for sword or shield. So I'm going to give up, as I usually do, the magic wand, because I don't feel like dealing with magic. It does have an effect on the game. So if you are a stats person, a tactics person, definitely look up which combination gives you what you want most for Sora, because it affects, like, I think, like, how many items you can hold or something like that. It has various effects. Me, again, I'm just trying to understand what the heck the plot is, so I don't care so much. But I do love all these Disney characters. Again, my father would read the stories to me. We'd go see all the movies together. You've gained the power to fight. Press X to attack. Yeah, I'm great. And as you see here, great. Man, I will say these graphics are clear as daylight. So that's really cool. But as you see, these Disney princesses are on this kind of stained glass that I'm walking on. And these are the 7 princesses of pure hearts. Because this game is all about hearts, right? Kingdom Hearts, get it? And it's really an exploration of the purity of your heart against the darkness that you might have either in your heart or that you're facing. So here, Sora is facing these little dark creatures, and these are the Heartless, which are the main enemy for this game. They are essentially created when people have their hearts taken from them, and they become heartless. Get it? Right now, of course, Sora doesn't understand any of this. He's just walking on a creepy princess and attacking things. And I'm sorry if my mic, if the sound isn't as great as normal. I'm in a slightly different seating arrangement for this recording, just temporarily. So if it is bad, don't worry, next time it'll go back to normal. If it's better, too bad. Next time it's going to go back to normal. And here we have 3 princesses, and they are vague who they are. One of them is Alice. One of them is Jasmine. And one of them is our friend Kyrie, because she's one of the princesses of heart. A field icon, and pops up whenever a special command is available. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, see, it's a tutorial. This takes place, as far as we can tell, in a dream. We don't know who the mysterious voice is. It might be Mickey. King Mickey is often a guide in this game. And that's great and all. Why should I move this? Should I stand on it? What was I supposed to do with this box? Well, I can't open it. Can I push this box towards it? There we go. I don't know why I want to, but I did. Alright. Oh, I hit X. Eventually I'll get used to these commands again. It's not a hard game. It did take me actually a while to beat it the first time. The first time I started, and for whatever reason, I don't know if I found it hard, or I just got bored, or whatever, but for some reason I put aside the game for a rather long time. And then I picked it back up, and I had a lot of fun the second time. And I really enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 2 even more, so I definitely am looking forward to this. For the Disney nostalgia, but of course also the Final Fantasy nostalgia. You know that this channel is essentially the Square Enix channel. I mean, I would just play Square Enix games. You can use the left stick to the ground. Oh. I think that's new. I could be wrong. Hey, Waka. But of course, Final Fantasy, really important to me. I'm always a little bit confused when we have Selphie, one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters. What's most important to you? Friendship! Come on, Selphie. You back me up here. Okay. I don't know why there's 2 characters from 10, Waka and Tidus, and 1 character from 8. I also don't know why she's about, 10 years old, and Leon, who is Squall, also from 8, is normal? I don't know. Again, these questions do matter. You want friendship. You're afraid of being indecisive. You want to broaden your horizons. Yeah, that sounds about right. Your adventure begins at midday. Keep a steady pace, and you'll come through fine. Sounds good? So those answers determine how you gain levels and stuff. The day you will open the door is both... Oh, I couldn't read that fast enough. The door is a reference to Kingdom Hearts, where you have to lock and unlock the keyholes and things. And now I imagine we have to fight some sort of mini-boss. Fight the Heartless! Oh no, there's so many of them! I'll never survive! Oh, well, I won't survive if I can't hit the right button, that's for sure. Right now, there's not much of difficulty to pay attention to. I don't have any spells. I have 1 potion for items. I can't do any techniques or call upon any summons, essentially. They're not called summons in this game, but you can summon some Disney characters to help you out. But this is just a tutorial letting you know that life exists and you're fine. Alright, what is this? Let's do this thing. Whatever this thing is. this? Ah, this is the save point. Okay. Open, and then be sure to save. It's a good idea to save often. Yes, thank you. My very first RPG. I wonder, this probably was the first RPG for a lot of young people. Which is, like, crazy. But fascinating at the same time. Because as you can tell from this little opening level, I mean, it is friendly to newcomers. They walk you through everything that you need to do. But it's also so immersed in other RPG lore. The closer you get to light, the greater your shadow becomes. Ooh, philosophical. So this is the whole Kingdom Hearts philosophical bent. Because it's all about the light versus the shadow, and trying to conquer the darkness in your heart, friendship and love, all that kind of stuff. Don't run, Sora. Face your fear. Oh my goodness, that is a scary thing, though. I don't know if we can do this. I don't know. Can I attack his feet, or do I have to attack his hands? I guess I have to attack his hands. Yeah, fight, 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 fight. I want to lock onto his hand while it's down here. Anyway, what I was saying was, you know, is this a good game to start with in terms of RPGs? In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. It is definitely kid-friendly. You know, the main character's 14, 13, 12. I don't know how old he is. He's young. He's a baby. It's not turn-based like older Final Fantasies are. You do have to do a little bit of action, which I don't know if that's necessarily good or bad, frankly. But it is something to keep in mind. Is it a good first experience to have that action element? Or is it better to have your first experience kind of allow you a little bit more time to plan out your choices in a more tactic style? Don't be afraid. A more tactic style or a more traditional turn-based style. But plot-wise, again, character-wise, it is definitely, something is the mightiest weapon of all. I don't know, his heart, I'm just guessing, light, friendship. So don't forget. You are the one who will open the door. Thanks, Mickey, or whoever. Yeah, again, we don't really know who the voice is. Maybe it's one of the princesses. But it does seem like it could be Mickey. Mickey's kind of pulling the strings in this whole universe. He just kind of seems to come out of nowhere and be able to handle everything. Hey, Zora.
Whoa.
Hey, Kairi.
Give me a break, Kairi.
Sorry, you lazy bum.
Aren't they
I knew that I'd
adorable?
find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge.
And their ridiculously
thing
huge
slowed me
feet.
up. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't. Ow.
Are you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't know.
Ooh.
What
It
was
seems
that
to have been a
voice?
dream.
So
But
bizarre.
almost like a
Yeah,
out-of-body experience dream.
Say, Kairi, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
Sure. I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
Aw.
You ever want to go back?
Well, I'm happy here.
Really?
But you know, I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
So what are
Yeah,
we
so they
waiting
know
for?
that Kyrie's
Hey.
not from there.
Aren't you guys forgetting about me?
But they've
So-
grown up more or less on this
Guess I'm the
island.
only one working on the raft.
And they're going to work on this raft and get off.
And you're just as lazy as he
Because
is.
they believe that there are other worlds out there.
Okay.
Makes
we'll finish
sense.
it together. I'll race you.
Huh?
I don't know if there
You're
are
kidding.
any, like, adults here.
Ready? Go!
Anything like that. But this is one of the many worlds in the universe. Destiny Island. In fact. One of the exciting things about this first game is they got some like serious, legit actors to do the voices. So I believe Sora is Haley Joel Osment. Kyrie might be Hayden Head, whatever her name is. This cheerleader. David Boreanaz is Leon. Yeah, and there's other people like that. So, can you gather the rest of the supplies? Sora, are you listening to me? What was that again? Jeez. Can't build a raft without materials, right? Here's what we need. 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope. Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. No more slacking, okay? Okie dokie. Yeah, so the little intro level is just essentially trying to get out of Destiny Islands. Here's a log. Excellent. Let's see. And there's Waka, and you can practice training with Waka and Selfie and Tidus.
Hey, what's happening?
Wow, your
Come
accent.
on.
I can't even take you seriously. Sorry.
Ah, the breeze feels great.
You're right, Selfie. You're the best. Secret place. So we'll just do a whole little walk around Destiny Islands. And try to maybe get us out of here and to Traverse Town, where stuff really picks off. But I'm not entirely sure how long that takes. But this is a mysterious door that will be essentially where the keyhole is for connecting the worlds. All the worlds are connected through a series of doors, and doors have keyholes. Okay, well, with it so far. And, oh! Climbing up a thing. That's cool. And somebody whose name is Xehanort, or something like that. Xehanort, I think, is how they say it. I'm not, like, super sure because a lot of these names are quite confusing. So, something like Xehanort has convoluted the whole plan, because again, it's a Square game. If you think they're not going to be convoluted in the plot, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. Square will always make things crazy. Oh, and there's the rope. Get the rope. Hey, you.
Hey, Sora, you feel lucky today?
Not at all. Okay. I think I just need... yeah, I wanted one to practice because I think you get something from it. So, it would totally be worth beating up Tidus for something. He's the easiest of them. Waka and Selfie are both very difficult. But Tidus is not as hard, so I wanted to do a little bit. How much? There we go. Yeah, I got my 2 experience points.
I'm really off today.
You are off today. I'm the best. Oh, is that all I got? 2 experience points? Wow. That was maybe not worth it. Whoa! I don't know why I spun back up. Okay. What was I saying? So, we're looking for a log. Oh, and this is a save point. Right, save, check out your party, but I don't have a party yet. And this is all the stuff. I only need 4 to the next experience level, though. So I could beat Titus a couple more times and do it. No thanks. So this is essentially what life is like on Destiny Island. There's not a bunch to it. Oh, but I was talking about how Square Enix makes everything more complicated. Legit. I don't think anybody will disagree with me there. So even though this is, in terms of content, very friendly, I would say, it might not be logical at all. A quick round. Okay, you're on. Let's try and earn some experience points. But generally, Riku beats you. He's generally the better swordsman. Oh, it would help if I would hit the right button, though. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but a lot of times hitting the right button is kind of key to winning. Alright, I thought I could pick up that, but I guess not. So let's give our thing to Kairi. Now, all the Kingdom Hearts games are tied together with the same basic plot. It's not like the Final Fantasy series. These games are actually connected. Oh yeah, high potion! Oh, I think I got everything, yeah. So, alright. We're just gonna move the plot along, as I said.
So, Kairi's home is out there somewhere, right?
Yeah, so she's the one who's from somewhere else.
We'll
So they're gonna find where she's
How far
from.
can a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something
Aw.
else.
That
Suppose
youthful
we went to another world.
excitement.
What would you do there?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. It's just, I've always wondered why we're here on this island.
It's true.
If
It's a
there
good
are any
question.
other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one? And suppose
Excellent
there are
question.
other worlds. Then ours is just a little piece of something much greater.
The profound
So?
questions these kids are asking.
We could have just as easily ended up somewhere else, right?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's why we need to go out there and find out. Just sitting here won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Way more than
Nice
kids
of you.
normally do.
If you hadn't come here, I probably would have never thought of any of this.
That is
Sorry.
kind of a
Thanks.
big question, right?
You're welcome.
If someone just shows up randomly, you're like, huh, I wonder where she came from.
Sora,
So, we will figure that one out. That much is more or less
you
answered.
wanted one, didn't you?
A Palpu fruit?
If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They remain a
Aww.
part of each other's lives, no matter what. Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
Friends. Be friends forever. So that's a common theme. I mean, this game is really all about friendship. The Kingdom Hearts, light and dark in your heart. Mickey and Ansem and Sehun are trying to figure things out. Oh, Donald and Goofy. Why? Just why? In Kingdom Hearts 2, you get to go to this palace and explore it, and that's cool. I really like the worlds that they have in Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 1 has very nice worlds, but I actually like Kingdom Hearts 2 better. Yeah, Mickey's not there. And there's Pluto. So here's the big plot reveal. The king is missing. I can't help it. I love Disney. It makes me so happy. Haha.
Hey there, Donald. Good morning.
I almost always get Goofy out of my party with the guest characters. Sorry, Goof.
Daisy? Oh, good morning, ladies.
Yeah, you in trouble, Donald. Alright, what do I have to do today? Are we done? Titus is over there today. Sometimes I say Titus because that's what you should say, frankly. Oh, but I can go into this room now, so let's do that. Let's go to the cove. And try to really get started. Hey, Sora, our raft still needs a name. How about Highwind? Aww! What would you call it? Let's call it, delete. We should call it Falcon. After Daryl shit from Final Fantasy VI. Falcon. Oh, right there. Alright, okay. Falcon. The usual. Okay, take any route you want. Oh.
If I win, I'm
So again, it's
If
just
you win,
I get to
intro
share
level
Palpoo
teaching you
with
how
Kyrie.
things work.
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpoo with Kyrie.
Wait a minute.
Okay, on my
You
count.
goobers. Goobers, all of you. Oh, well that certainly wasn't smart. Oh no, I was so close. Oh well. Oh well. I'm not fighting for Kyrie's heart. It's okay. I'm gonna do super awesome at this game, everybody. That's why this is not a speedrun channel. This is a let's all try and figure out. Oh my goodness. Jump. Jump, you idiot. Let's try to figure out what is going on in this game channel, right? Very different things. Why don't you jump? You moron. I get very angry. There you go. There, now you're not a loser. Oh, am I supposed to touch it? What is going on? Can I go now? I touched the thing. Oh, do I run back? Oh my goodness, who cares? Okay, just jump. Just, no. Oh, what's in here? Can I move that out of the way? Yeah. I'm on the treasure hunt now. Oh. Never mind. I can't pick it up. I'm so used to Breath of the Wild. I'm like, I want that mushroom. I can cook it. Let me cook it. Alright, I'm back. Like, 2 minutes later. Yeah, you suck. It's okay. Ah, rivalry. Good times. Alright. Can we go now? Is that all we had to do today? I know this is going to be a long episode. I'm going to try and, in fact, make these episodes long. Because it's going to take me a really long time to get through all of Kingdom Hearts. So we better put our heart and soul into it or something. I don't know. Hey, Kyrie. Okay, what am I looking for? A seagull egg, mushrooms, coconuts, fish. Oh my goodness. Okay. That was a lot of things that we have to get. And it's gonna take me a long amount of time. So I'm going to not cut the episode, but I'm going to do these fetch quests off screen. So I will see you back when I have all the seagulls, eggs, and mushrooms, and make an omelet, and wash it down, and things like that. So, see you soon. Actually, so while getting ready to do that, I noticed that all my initial footage did not film. So I'm going to go back and refilm this, and I am going to wrap this episode here. And we'll see how the beginning of the episode goes. Keep your fingers crossed, y'all. And until next time, Interceptor out.